Okay, here's an update. Michael Venezia, head trader at Tradeview Markets, which sponsors TradeGATEHub. A lot going on in the room, fear and greed and index. Please, as I digress for a second, go to the red YouTube icon, watch his coach's video that he gave 10 Eastern. Great video. But I wanted to start it off with an homage to Coach because there's some very good calls, especially natural gas. He says, "Good morning. It's 11 EST. It's time for Mike and me." And that's true today because I have an alter ego the way I've been trading with the moves. A lot been going on. Okay. Uh, as per this morning's video, what's moving? All right. So let's go to something like movers this morning, DuPont. All right. So there's a battle in the market right now. It's DuPont, which to me is a lot derives on the dollar. I'm not going to lie. That's a chart on DuPont. That's the chart on 3M. This is the chart on Lennar, which still is a relatively strong day in the market. Had tremendous volume, still below yesterday's low. I wanted to talk about Netflix. Naturally, I talked to everybody about shorting Netflix right on the open because it pulled an SMCI. SMCI did the same thing on the open the other day. It went ripped up. So Netflix, what do you want to do? It doesn't. I mean, besides the first 10 minutes, 391. Opened to 537, went to 560. I warned everybody about shorting that. And by the way, I got the top on it. I'm short 50 shares. You know what? I'll show you what I'm settings, position info. All right. I'm short 400 Netflix from 552.22. It's a waste of my time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cover 200. I'll try to get I'm not even going to try to get the bid. By 200. I want to get out. I don't like it. Anyway, Netflix, keep an eye on it. The stock's moving. ADM, still a little hangover from the CFO leaving. Accounting issues, keep an eye on that one. Could resume to the downside. News, DWAC is the hottest stock in Wall Street. And this stock in the range today is 42 to 48 already. Everybody's trading. I mean, the thin hot stock on Wall Street as NVIDIA broached to 620. It's the magnificent seven, NVIDIA. There's a Microsoft chart. There's the Google chart. It was inevitable. Apple lagging. Amazon, as coach says, you know what I mean? I get it. It was lagging relatively for the past couple of days, but it was only a matter of time as it broke that. I'd watch for a close below that previous high, by the way, and a red candle. I'm not going to lie. So what else? Boyle, good call, coach again. Homage. Coach called UNG yesterday. If you had to be in TradeGATEHub to see it, this was a big trade by the Boyle. 22 to 26, good trade. What's moving and what am I doing? Okay, Solars gave it all back again. There's no footing here. AMPH, every day they've been opening up $3 or $4 and giving it all back. SED, for example, 73. Pardon me, next print down 70. What else has range? Boeing had a little bit of a move. CCL, my favorite trade. I was pretty sure. Look at this thing. I was hammering CCL short. I had like 40,000 CCL Carnival short. Open orders. Where is it? CCL. Do I have any open orders? Execution CCL. Covering a lot of this CCL. Buying 6,000, bought 4,000. You know what? I'm going to short another. What is this position? I'm short 4,000 only left. That's embarrassing. Let's watch NVIDIA. Let's watch AMD. Let's watch SMCI, the big ones, the big semis. And you know what? Like I said this morning as well, ASML is the one that's ASM. Watch the close there. That's the one. This is basically the NVIDIA of, actually, it's the AMD of Europe. Watch this one. They're going nuts. I posted fear and greed is a little bit off the charts. Here we go. Let me go to a couple of things. And I apologize because, I give a video at 8:30. Then I try to, narrow in on trades and it's 11 Eastern. And I try to, go outside of trade. So keep an eye on earnings today. It's always posted in the room. Let me get to TradeGATEHub. And post always downgrades research and lifetime. I post it for myself. I don't care how many people are watching. Okay. Here I posted an hour ago. Here's extreme greed. Mike VIM on TGH. So we had movers. These are the movers today. I already mentioned DWAC, mentioned DuPont, Wayfair, D-Dog, reversed. AT&T had earnings, reversing the good news that Verizon had yesterday. Up stocks, SAP, along with ASML, AMAT, Oracle. They're trading in groups. Let me go to the main screen. And they're trading properly. All the oils trading properly together. They're all bios. Okay, a couple of mixed retailers, fine. Here you have semis. Here you have the industrial sector. Like I said, solars and a couple of golds. Gold gave a fake out. I sold NEM, a lot of it at the high too today. Pounding NEM at the high. 36.34. A lot of it too, by the way. 1,600. I sold a lot of NEM, like freaking 5, 6, 7,000, 35.75. All right, NEM right now, 35. Let's see where that closes. That was a letdown in gold, going below the gap. Let's see there. Okay, let's go to the main page. And this is my generic screen with what's moving on the day. Okay, let's go to most active. What am I interested in? Stocks. Plug, active as of yesterday. AMD needs no introduction. Tesla earnings. Mara, AT&T brought it up. EVAX. I brought that up this morning in the 8:30 a.m. call as a stock of the day. And as of 8 a.m., it was around 850. Printed 14. I wasn't in it, had too many other things, but that was the stock of the day. Brought that up in the 8:30 video, and I should, but still brought it up for those of the dinner trade. SAVE gave it all back, just as Davey Day Trader was touting it. 935 to 733, and I was the one trying to pick the top yesterday. I made a little bit of money, and I covered right back down at the 863 gap, and I did short it from like 940, but I covered at the base. You know, I didn't want this thing to have news and go back to 16, but it's down today. It is what it is. Next, let's again go to what's moving the last, let's say percent gainers in the last 15 minutes. I need, this JL, by the way, an IPO, minimum volume. JL's an IPO, just came out today. Keep an eye on them. EVAX, I brought that up. How about percent gainers in the last 60 minutes? CCGG, new IPO, I had it. I messed it up. DUAC brought that up, already moved $4 in the last hour. SPR went with Boeing, DUAC. Zim going with the shippers. Let's look what's been pulling back in the last 16 minutes. Save brought that up. Gold brought that up. EDU was up huge today. Did that make? Oh no, that's still positive. A couple of golds, GFI, NG. It is what it is. Like again, Sava. I was long that and I sold it because it was, you know what? Sava, I was long it and I was looking for it to break out with the rest of the bios, especially with like maybe a thin float, and especially in this environment. And I sold it because the longer it didn't do what I wanted it to do, it became an issue when I sold it. Well, bottom line is I didn't save myself a gazillion, but it was a fundamental rule of mine that played out to fruition. By the way, the stock was 27.27, and now it's 25.50, which is what? $1.60, and it would have bothered me no matter how many shares I had. Okay. Boeing volume highs, JL. This is the new IPO today. Already got halted, so you know what they're doing. JL, JLO, halted all over the place. Where's NVIDIA? AMD's a freak, a freak, a freak. Plug still back. Quora. All right, Cole's acting well. Gap's down. The road to A&F is still nonstop. CRISPR, Google, Microsoft. Couple of dollars off the high. Big deal. Does it mean it's over? Probably not. AMD, you fucker. I have a little of it. I have 2,000 from 175. Maybe it hits the 180 strike. I'm not going to marry it. Poor trade. SMCI gave a little bit of back. 10 off the high. Meta, a little off the high. Oracle was the one acting good with SAP and ASML. That acted beautifully yesterday, Oracle. Stopped at the gap with some volume. I didn't take it, but that was a good play. Fair play. So let me go to my Twitter feed. I hope everybody follows my Twitter feed. I don't really post that much, but as you can see here, I only follow 77 people, and believe me, they're quality. So go to my Twitter feed. I like things a lot of the time that I think are relevant. As again, Rivian continues to sell off ahead of Tesla earnings. That's important. ARQT, I had it overnight. Nice trade, Mike V. How could you not like ARQT? Look great. I'll leave it there if there's no other questions. I might post something later. Coach already mentioning my video that I'm in. What a great teammate. Let's look right here. Volume, volume, volume. Volume at 205 million, up 50% on a monthly average, and the NASDAQ is down. Etsy CSO on CO on CNBC. I already brought up DWAC. Okay, look what they're doing. So all that matters is what the wise guys are doing. Because I'm usually a leader in life, and I'm not been, it's the way it is. But when it comes to option flow, I'm a follower. Okay. Ribbon bullish. SPX, SPR bullish, SPY bearish. IWM is the weak one. Crude, let's see. Self-explanatory. I believe I posted that. TQQ bearish. I'm in that. TFC, Intel, Fund, ABBV, Zim, the shipper taking calls. This is ABVV. You want to talk about a great stock. I even like the symbol. Every time it looks bad, this ABB, this ABF goes right up. Every time they, what's also acting well is freaking Merck. Look at Merck right there with the bull flag. How does this not pull an ABBV? Let's look at Bristol though. Lagging. I mean, these used to go hand in hand. Let's look at Pfizer. There's no surprise there. So it's Merck. It's Merck, ABBV, just behemoths. GSK going to vault. AZN was taking some option flow, not interested. All right, Gilead got blasted the other day. Still, Gilead, look at that. You take Gilead, it finishes on the high. Closes at 87. Pure take. Next day, 77. Recovers to 80. I don't know what I would have done with that, but I'll leave it there. All right, so if I have no other questions or viewers, the VIX and the dollar, PayPal low of the day. Let's look at the news. The VIX 1250, oil at the high, dollar at the 103.10. PayPal new low of the day. Exxon on the highs, and I'm short Halliburton. Bastard. It was down there too a second ago. All right. Why am I short Halliburton? Someone asks. Shorted right. I mean, I shorted for what? 36? I shorted the resistance, 3-day, 4, 5 days up right there. I thought the market looked strong, which it was, still is. So I played a proper rotation. Schlumberger had earnings, ran into a wall, right at the. But you know what, Halliburton? I think the algos try to hurt the smart guys, but it is what it is. I'm not going to marry Halliburton. Exxon's at the high, so I'll trade that accordingly. Okay, so be in the room today. All news for earnings. It's a lot going on. Keep some powder dry. If you did miss Coach's video at 10 o'clock, press the red YouTube channel. Listen, this is a time coming in the heart of earnings season. If you don't already have a live account, open a demo account. As you can see, I always set mine up. Anybody could help you do it. Tradeview is known for its lowest spreads, tightest spreads, lowest commissions. It's built by traders, for traders, an award-winning service. And that's why I'm here, and that's why the hundreds of Tradeview employees behind us are here to help you out going forward. So we'll leave it there. As I check my Twitter feed one more time. Boom. Selling pressure, but not much. Coach. Somebody's thanking Coach already 8 minutes ago. Blake Morrow. This guy's all right, Blake Morrow. 61,000 followers. And he follows Coach. Thank you, Blake. See that? Birds of a feather flock together, and that's what TGH is about. High-level opinions. This guy, Blake, just followed Coach. This guy has some pull. And he's followed by the most people I follow. They're players, even Helene. So that just only is a testament to the quality that the Coach puts out as well. Makes me put out better quality as well. Okay. NQ needs to hold range, losing steam. So NASDAQ losing a little steam as Exxon and oil's at the high. Let's keep an eye as PayPal's at the low, the dollar. You know the rotation, you know the drill. Mike V will sign off. I'm in the room all day. Cheers, have a plan. Don't let your trades turn to positions. If you do, buy quality over, just buy the quality. You know what I mean? It's easier to get out. attempts on attack on vessels. So Zim must be going up again. Look at the Zim chart. Beautiful flag going up on the day with the news. And there we go. So keep an eye on the shippers as well as STNG. That's the breed. There's a tanker. Tells you what's going on. Cheers, Mike V.